against the wall.
And how long does Michael Malone rest Jokic?
Well, they've increased the lead since he went out. And you see the two All-Stars are combined 10 for 21.
You're right,
31,
Mike.
excuse me.
You're right. And that's why all these decisions, there's no necessarily right or wrong answer. But you don't want it to get to 9 before you insert him either. Now they're switching every pick and roll.
Murray. Beverly with the strip. Beverly drives against Murray, who gets back defensively. Now it's Lou Williams. Kicks it up top to George. A straight on three. In and out. On the rebound, Jamal Murray.
In these situations, I've been in them. If you're Denver right now, you don't want to look and think, okay, let the clock dwindle down. Continue to play solid basketball and execute on the offensive and defensive end.
And I'm going to call timeout to get Jokic back in there. He's up at the desk anyway.
Craig, the runner, blocked by Beverly. Craig gets it back. Line drive shot is short. Rebound Porter. And then thrown away. Patrick Beverly with a steal and a block shot. Two big defensive plays. Leonard sidestep. The runner short. He thought he was fouled. And now Mike Malone calls timeout, and Jokic will come into the game.
And that was a very disjointed move by Kawhi Leonard in transition.
"2020 has been the year of the unthinkable, and millions of Americans are struggling to put food on the table. So Wells Fargo is helping our neighbors feed their loved ones, using some of our locations as drive-up food banks, and helping provide 50 million meals for Americans in need. The unthinkable has happened. Now it's time to rethink how to make a difference. Wells Fargo.
Seltzer is here, delivering refreshing.
It's their defense, gotten it done. Los Angeles Clippers, time and time again, taking and missing shots. This is when your best players got to elevate their game, and the Clippers have disappointed thus far. 0 of 8 from the field, 2 points in the fourth quarter. and frustrated. The star comparison, no question, the edge goes to Murray and Jokic for their impact in this game.
And you know, I heard this quote today from the University of Central Florida football coach. If you're juiceless, you're useless. And they got to find, the Clippers have got to find juice to ignite their offense.
I love that line.
Jokic drives, Jokic bank shot. Won't go, the tip misses, fight for the rebound, still loose, knocked out of bounds. Denver ball. So they'll put 14 back up on the shot clock. Still plenty of time for the Nuggets right now. Just feel in complete control.
And Jokic can't foul.
Marcus Morris, three-pointer won't go. Porter with a rebound. Porter's done a good job on the boards off the bench. Seven boards in 14 minutes.
Trying to get Lou Williams as the guy to switch on to Murray and now get out of his way.
Murray sees the double team. Jokic just taking his time. Shot clock at 5. Leonard the rebound.
Leonard's got to get aggressive in transition.
Michael Green will try a corner three. Short. The shooting woes continue for the Clippers. Down 13 as we're past the midway point here in the fourth. Another stunning turnaround here in this Western Conference semifinal. A whole new game meets a whole new experience at Michelob Ultra. Tweet hashtag Ultra. Murray, three-pointer won't go. Michael Green the rebound. And here against the mighty Clippers, down 3-1, and a chance to win 3 in a row and advance to the conference finals. There's still 4 minutes remaining, but they are in control right now. Bad pass that time from Murray. And that's the 19th turnover for Denver.
And they're playing Montrezl Harrell on Paul Millsap. Leonard is guarding Jokic.
Grant back in. Inside goes to Harrell. Gathers, lays it up and in. That cuts it to 13.
Yeah, if you're the Clippers coach, this game is far from over. You need plays like that, but more importantly, you need to get stops.
Just their second field goal here in the fourth quarter. Murray taking his time again, getting time off the clock. Now Jokic leans in, back to Murray. Murray the floater, shot too strong. Ball tipped out, taken by Grant. And a new 14 on the shot clock. Jokic calling for it. Guarded by Harrell. Throws it up to Grant. Grant shot. And he's fouled on the pass. It's only the 14th foul. So the Nuggets will take it out of bounds.
But defensively bad by the Clippers again, Coach. That's not a double team. That's just a live guy cutting through the middle of the defense, and you get something out of it.
Second foul on Beverly. One away from the penalty. Jokic guarded by Paul George. And George fouls him. That puts him in the penalty. 2 free throws for Nikola Jokic with 3:02 remaining.
There's undisciplined on the defensive end. Clearly contact. And I'll tell you what, Mike Malone was my lead assistant with the Warriors when I had the privilege of coaching there. And I got to acknowledge what an incredible job he's done from the day they hired him. And when it mattered most, he did his finest work.
Absolutely.
The upcoming playoff schedule, ESPN Thursday, Game 2, Miami and Boston on ESPN, and TNT Friday, Game 1 of the West Finals. Lakers, either Denver or the Clippers right now looking like Denver. They're up 15 with under 3 minutes remaining here in Game 7. Pass inside to Harrell. And knocked out of bounds. Still going to be Clipper ball. Well, they came within 1 game of the conference finals last year, but lost on their home court to the Portland Trailblazers. This time on the neutral court here in the bubble. They're in a great position. Harrell goes at Jokic, kicks it out. George, corner 3, way off, short. And Jokic the rebound. Paul George now just 2 for 10 from downtown.
He and Leonard 10 for 37.
Murray to Jokic. Murray trying to get it. Shot clock winding down. Murray puts up a 3. Bang! Jamal Murray from downtown. It's an 18-point lead. 36 from Murray. Jokic on the steal, ahead to Grant. And the Nuggets pouring it on. Timeout LA. A 20-point lead with 2:10 remaining. This is absolutely shocking.
What a performance by this Nuggets team.
It's being in his chair again, not your kitchen's. The buzz of the Clippers in his expert hands. How he remembers exactly how much to take off the top and perfects a fade that had all but faded away.
You know, the old saying is pressure either busts pipes or makes diamonds. So a lot of busted pipes tonight in Clipperland.
Jokic holds it out. This is a sparkling example of great team basketball.
You know, Pat Riley had one. He said, when you put an orange under pressure, what do you get? Orange juice. Because what's inside of you comes out under pressure. And if you look at the response by Denver, when they've been under pressure in elimination games, I think it speaks so very highly of what they've been able to assemble roster-wise, culture-wise, and what they've done under pressure has been absolutely phenomenal.
They hold on and win this game. It'll be 6-0 in elimination games in these playoffs. And will make NBA history, becoming the first team to overcome 2 3-1 deficits in the same postseason. There's blood on Jokic's hand, so that's what they're checking.
There's the ownership of the Denver Nuggets, the Kroenkes. Josh on the right, taking some pictures.
He should.
I hope he's taking a selfie.
Jamal Murray last year was tormented by his performance in Game 7 against Portland. Said it motivated him. Was just 4 of 18 from the field against the Trailblazers as they lost Game 7 on their home floor. But here tonight in Game 7, 15 of 26, 37 points, 5 assists. And although the 2 stars once again shining brightly on the NBA's big playoff stage, they had a number of players help in so many different ways. Again, it's just the team basketball that they have played in these last 3 games has been spectacular. Georgia's nightmare shooting game continues.
Mike, think about it. Jokic absolutely dominated the game, shooting 5 for 13.
What a ride it's been. Not just down 3-1 in both series, but in 5 of the 6 elimination games, they were down by double figures. They are the comeback kids from Colorado. Meanwhile, the Clippers, what a devastating loss for a team that's one goal was to win the title. And once again, they failed to reach the conference finals. It's never happened in their franchise history. They had 3 opportunities here against the Clippers, unable to get just that one single win.
And so many was looking forward to the Battle of LA with the Clippers and the Lakers. And there's one on the dance floor, but it's a new partner coming through that door, and it's the Denver Nuggets.
Grant puts it up. That shot won't go. Well, the Nuggets have been they keep hearing what a future this team has. Well, the future is now, right now, for the Denver Nuggets.
I also want to show some love to Mike Malone's lead assistant, who was an assistant of mine also with the Warriors. Son of the late, great Wes Unseld Sr., Wes Unseld Jr., who's done an outstanding job and deserves an opportunity to lead his own team.
They will all celebrate tonight. Jokic with another pass as Murray got fouled.
That wasn't another pass, Mike. That was the pass. Over the head. Come. He's toying with the game now.
And it right in his hands. He's already got 13 assists. That would have been number 14 if Beverly didn't whack Murray there.
You're right, though. That's toying with the game.
Well, for the Clippers, this is a collapse they'll think about all summer. Never really in sync. They showed flashes of being a championship contender, but nothing consistent enough. Now, their 2 stars, 28-year-old Leonard and 30-year-old Paul George, still signed, and they can come back the same team next year and be one of the favorites. But this was a golden opportunity this year. And at crunch time, they just could not get it done against a Nuggets team that's just a better team. Adams connects on a three, but too little, too late. And the Denver Nuggets can just dribble it out as they win yet another Game 7. A shocking upset. They eliminate the heavily favored Clippers here in the second round, and an historic series win. 6-0 in elimination games here in the bubble. Much respect for the coaching staffs, as the Denver Nuggets are going back to the Western Conference Finals for the first time in 11 years. What a performance. A great team performance from these Nuggets. Michael Malone in his 5th year. Last year, this game oh so close. This year they beat Kawhi Leonard and the LA Clippers. The son of a coach, Brendan Malone, back in New York. I'm sure with some tears in his eyes, proud of his son for the job he did. As Jamal Murray, a breakout playoffs, the emerging star, a pair of 50-point games in the first round, a magnificent Game 7 performance, sending home the Clippers. So disappointed. And Kawhi Leonard just 6 of 22. No miracles in Game 7 of the conference semifinals this year. Remember last year he had that big shot against Philadelphia with Toronto. And Paul George with a difficult shooting night, to say the least. And the Clippers will go home. It's going to be the Nuggets